closet and he's chilling with me. Cat goes, well, I have cuties, but I love you true. Will you still love me? Cause I love you. Carl says he's happy and he stopped the whole show. Cause hearing Carl's smile is a miracle. Crying for Brad Jack is Wildcat, yeah. Got you like a child. Toy spots a giant little Debbie box. Cat says, ding, 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 you win. That's Big Dapper on the block. And none of your business, ask girl, what is going on here? Cat waves her hands, you're just dreaming, my dear. Go back to sleep, you're safe. Doing hypnosis in the air. Then Cat blows her nose so loud we felt it in the chair. I'm a blarist, I'm so embarrassed, echoes everywhere. Mad is alive, says he met the meanest cashier. Cat laughs, that's how we treat ourselves, but baby, that ain't fair. Basil says Santa. Cat gas. Oh, y'all wanna see? Camera creeping down the hallway. Santa's drinking in the corner, sipping tea. Spilling all the holiday secrets. He ain't working out for free. Oh, we fell, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. From Big Deborah and Santa's cup to Jack committing camera crime. Oh, we fell, but we love each other still. And this same thank you said I love you. Yeah, that man's got a heart for real. Morning madness, same old friends. Meet me tomorrow when the chaos begins. Whoa.
Yeah, fun glasses, Cat. Hi, Baba. Good morning.
Got your cat out and write the full song. Same vibe as the first one was.
Good morning, Megan. How are you, my friend? Jack, you're so funny. You ain't having it. Megan says today I have to go to a doctor's appointment this morning. I am doing good. I hope your doctor's appointment goes really well. I'm still recovering from my cold, Megan, but getting better. The worst part is just the itchy face. My eyes feel like they're gonna be scratched away. They're so itchy. Hello, Artemis. How are you? Good morning. All right, I'm gonna grab a coffee. Oh, it's tea. Hi, puppy. I'm back. Oh, goodness. Hi, lovely. I hope you're doing well, lovely. It's good to see you. Hi, Snapshot Sniper. Flea bite. You know, we don't get fleas for some reason here. Hi, Zed. Lovely says, I'm good. Thank you. And you. I am well. Thank you. Recovering from my little cold. My little miserable cold, but getting better. Jack. He says, I'm so sick of hearing you complain. Is that right, Jack? Say, get a grip, Mom. You're fine. Same here with a cold. Get well soon. Thank you. You too, my friend. Oh man, this is really a pretty miserable one. I blame Walmart. I always say it. Walmart makes me sick. Stay away from Walmart in cough or in cold and flu season. That's my best advice to people. Zed says, okay. Does that mean you're doing? I am. You just don't know how happy I was to see you, Zed, and how worried I was about your cats. Zed says, good to see you, and hi, Carl. Good morning, Carl. Carl Shell. I saw your video you made just for me. I know you made it just for me, Carl. And I love you, Carl. Noah, hello. Thank you, Jack says. Lovely says, Noah, hi and welcome. Noah says, sup. You see it. This is it. Hero, sleepy pup. Most dogs are, right? They sleep 17 hours a day, something crazy. It is just a dog talking. Good job. Actually, it's not the dog talking. It's me, Big Deborah. Hello. I'm Jackie Boo. Is that Dee Dee? Night, night, sweet love. Love you. Aw, that is sweet of you, Dee Dee. Noah says this was wholesome till I seen that in the corner. Things took a turn. Everything was fine until ... Hi, Jody. And Lovely says we'll be back. Okay, Lovely. I'm gonna try not to sneeze. Ooh. Hi, Baba. I'm back. I'm okay. Said not a whole bunch has been happening. I think everybody's just been getting sick. I'm glad you seem to have avoided it, although I'm surprised. I'm very so embarrassed. Can I come sit with you, Jackie? All I want to do in life is come sit by my boy. Has it been 2 weeks? I was dang. I'm not sick. Carl says, I'm not sick, and neither is Tina. Well, I'm really glad, Carl, because I would not wish this on my worst enemy, to be honest. It's pretty miserable. Huh, Jack? Knows that I work tomorrow. But I called out Sunday and Monday. Hi, little bro. What do you think, Jack? Ruh-roh. Little bro says hello. All right, I'm going to blow my nose real quick. All right. Come here, here. Let me get the hair out of your mouth. There you go. Good boy. Jackie had a last minute visit to the vet yesterday. Oh, did you hear him? He's got gas. He's due for some medicine. Oh no, bye, Jack. He scared himself with with gas. Where'd you go, Bubby? Okay. Carl says the cat can't join my live stream tomorrow. I cannot. Am I banned, Carl? You're right. I am working, but I can come in and say hello and listen. Says this can't wait till you read the book. What are you doing, Jack? Are you okay? Huh? He blew himself away. You're right. Hi, Marlon. Poor boy. Yesterday, he's on some medication, and the gas didn't bother him when he was on it, so he's due for another pill. Poor boy. Jackie Poo, come on. Jackie Poo. Carl says, I don't have any books. Carl, you don't read, do you, Carl? I mean, you read, but do you read books, Carl? I was an avid reader. Like, reading was my escape. This was pre-internet. And my ex really hated the fact that all my attention went to reading books. So I stopped reading for like in 2010. Lil Bro says, good night and have a good day. You too, Lil Bro. Sweet dreams, my friend. Thank you for coming in. He's getting water. There is only one place I read books that says when there's nothing else, right? Zed says, exactly. Yeah. I think if I'm up to it, I might take my trees down today. But maybe not, because it'll be very cold in the attic today. Carl says, I'm getting a key ring from a company you don't like, Cat. Well, if it makes you happy, it's okay with me, Carl. Hang on, let me holler for Jack. Oh my goodness. Hey, Carl, by the way, 7 Up here is like the number 3. Here it's Pepsi, Coke, and then RC Cola, which includes 7 Up. Totally ignoring me. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to get up, I guess. There we go. Hi. What are we doing, Baba? Hmm? You begged me for food when we woke up. All right, fine. What does my Carl have to say? Oh, still the key ring. Good boy. He's got his box. 'Cause you're a snack. Zed says, when I was in jail the first time, a lady friend from YouTube, Cricket, sent me about 20 books to read. I was also writing letters for other inmates. Awesome. um, I didn't know you could send books. I didn't know you could send anything but cash to the jail. Right. Well, Sprite is a Coke product, but it's the Dr. Pepper and RC Cola are kind of weird around here. Dr. Pepper gets carried by Pepsi in my area and Coke a little north of me. Are you ready to go bed, Jack? That's tomorrow, buddy. Don't rush it. Jack, what are you doing, Bubba? What is it? Hmm? You're so funny. What are you doing? Where's your fox? Foxy? Yeah. Sid said books had to be new from like Amazon. She tried to send me puzzle books also, but the a-holes wouldn't let you have puzzle books. That's stupid. Wow. Interesting. I never understood um, people who wanted to work in jails. It's like living in jail yourself. Go to work and spend time in jail. That doesn't sound like fun to me, except for the one big thing was all the overtime. They offer tons of overtime for people who work there. At least that was my experience in Florida. All right, Jack. You're not talking to us today? Hmm? Aw. This is very stupid. Hi. Aw. Me and Jack. He's just not having us today. Pants. That is pants. Yay. Okay, we'll put some pants on and we will go make Jack's pill. because poor boy. Come on, honey. Mama make you some medicine. Make you feel better, huh? Yeah. Okay. Buddy. Check the first. The first what? Oh boy. Let me find a shirt, okay? I mean, I'm dressed, but we could cover a little more. Hi, baby. I love you. You're such a good boy. You're so good. Jackie, watch out, honey. Oh my gosh. All right. We're going. Just a minute. Read the book and you will understand. All right. Give me a second, Jackie. I'm coming. And again. All right. All right, let's go, Bubba. Let's make Jackie some medicine. Let's go. Come on. Let's. All right, I'll go. How's that? How about if I lead the way? In the dark and scary house. Here we go. Are you going outside again? Oh my goodness, it's so cold out there, Bubba. All right. Lights, camera, action. Here we go. Let's let Jack out. You will email and explain a little. Okay. Yeah, I'll email you back an address. I still haven't got a P.O. box because, well, you weren't around, so I wasn't in a rush to get it. Wait, let me go check, okay? Okay. Man, it is cold out. Really, really cold. And a Jack pill. Where are Jack's pills? Okay. You never put the plugs in that door. What does that mean? They make plugs to fill the screw holes in the trim of the door. Oh. Are you talking about the window? I didn't know. The man I bought the house from, he built the house. Blame him. Oh my gosh, I've been walking around looking for my glasses. Guess what? They're on my face. They make plugs to fill the screw holes. Well, I think they have the holes all the way around. I'm talking about these holes. It's not in. Yeah, he didn't put them in the other door either. Come on, buddy, let's go. Good boy. All right. Yes, I got your snacks. He was like, feed me. Yes, those holes. Those. All right, it's coming. Here, you can have one snack while you're waiting. Good boy. You're so good, Jack. All right, all right. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Give me a second, sir. All right. Hey, you can't steal snacks off the table. That's not helpful. Sneaky. You have to wait. It's half a pill. No. Crazy. Half a pill. And more peanut butter. And Jack ate the snack. What am I going to do? I need the snack for the top of the sandwich, Jack. Oh my goodness. All right, this should do it. Let's see. Here you go, Bob. Oh, what? Good boy. That's a good boy. All right. Mission accomplished. Can we go now? Can we go now, sir? Oh, more peanut butter? No, we're done. Okay. Woo. All right, let's go, Jack. You're done. You are done. There we go. What do you think? There you go. All right, up. You coming? You want to come hang out up here? You want to think about it? Come on. Oh. Oh, he's gone. Trying to talk him into coming in. There we go. Nope. A bit chilly today. You know, I never knew that there was a piece to fill up those little holes. It makes sense. I'm still thinking about that. Yeah, the weather has turned. I had to run to the grocery store last night because we were supposed to get some snow, but they were not committing to how much. Yeah, we're all in the teens at night. Oh, come on, Bubba. You can come up here. Come hang out. Come on. Oh, come. Let's go. You are too funny. Carl says not here. Carl, I have your weather on my phone too. Do you know that? I have Carl's weather. Let's see. In Dublin. Oops. It must have heard me talking. Oh, it's lit up because it's daytime in Dublin, or it's a couple hours ahead of us. 41. Feels like 35. See, Carl, I keep an eye on you. You are warmer than us. And your high today is 10 degrees warmer than ours. What do you think, Jack? Come. Say no walks in the park for Mom, huh? Too cold. What? Come on. It's not 41 Celsius. No, it's not. It's 41 degrees Fahrenheit. Let me see if it'll change to Celsius. No, I'd have to change everything to Celsius. I'll stick with what I got. Even if it was 41 degrees Celsius, Carl, I wouldn't understand that. I know what 41 feels like. In Florida, 41 is freezing. In Tennessee, 41's okay. Come on, Jack. I'll talk to you too. Come on up here. Come on. Carl, what are your plans for today? Are you working? Shoot, I have to blow my nose again. Well, come on, baby. What do you want? Give me your fox. You want to play? Go get the fox. Go get it. Give me Foxy. Go get him. Yes, there he is. Good job. Oh, you come up here with. Oh, what a good boy you are. Do you want me to throw it? Huh, crazy? Oh my goodness. Good job. No? Carl says, thinking about holidays. What are you thinking about the holidays, Carl? Thank goodness the holidays are over. I'm so glad. Oh, I won't take it from you. You're being awful good now. But you're facing the wrong way, sir. Why are you turning your back on me? So what about the holidays, Carl? This is the holidays. Bah ho ho ho. You're thinking about the holidays because Kat still has her Christmas trees up and you don't. And she still has Santa hanging out and you don't. I understand, Carl. Santa really needs his Pepsi hat, huh? I have a bunch. Let's go find one. Okay. So, hats. Hats for Santa. We have Crush. Jack loves hats. Rockstar. Classic Pepsi. Oops. You better not. Funny boy. Another classic Pepsi. This is more of a low profile hat. I like this one. Why are you messing with my hats? All right. We're Santa. How did we have it before like this? Like this. He was just kind of rocking it off the side of his head. I don't know. Let's see. It'll do for now. All right, Jack. This is for you, buddy, right there. Dinner inside. What is it, Jackie Boo? And glasses. There we go. Carl says, so you don't get summer holidays? No. Well, some people do. Teachers, students. Sid says, I still had to clean up after my effed up Christmas and New Year's. Oh. Hi, Squirrel Sniper. Good morning. Sid said, if I had $1 billion, would you and Jack move to Montana with me? What is in Montana? No. That is the wrong way, Zed. We are going south. We are moving to the heat. I've always secretly wished, Zed, that I could be the type of person who would be with somebody just for money. And at one time, if I wanted that, I could have had that when I was 20. But that's just not me. Oh, Jack, don't beat up on, oh my gosh, don't beat up on Pepsi Santa. Or Santa, nope, football Pepsi guy. Oh. Do you want this, Giggleball? Oh my goodness. Nope, you can't have my hat, sir. That's a no. Alright, let me fix my Pepsi guy before Jack breaks me. Where'd you go, Baba? Jack, you need to watch Aria and see what a good girl she is. And take notes, sir. Take notes from Miss Aria. Yes, you should. Oh my gosh, he fart. Did he fart? Because I didn't hear him. I usually do hear him. Carl says, well done, Jack. Put Santa in the bin. No way, man. Aw, Sid says, what stoves in the winter make the best heat with someone in your arms? There's definitely something romantic about it. I agree. But the reality, the smokiness, the ashiness, just it's a little different. Where are you going, honey? I have this towel from the rain yesterday. Skull Sniper says, clean the glass on my stovetop yesterday. Want a tip? Yes, absolutely. Says that's right. Not good for your asthma. Yeah. Although I do love a wood. I bought one. I have one downstairs in the I say this loosely, the apartment downstairs. Scroll Sniper says a razor blade and soap. Interesting. Jack, you made me make that food for you. You should eat it. Just use the finest ash in hot water, nothing else. Really interesting. I don't know where I would just find ash though. Um, but I used to clean houses. I love cleaning houses actually. It's decent money, and cleaning is kind of my thing. I like going in and having something. I guess it comes from being a kid with 5 brothers. It's quite satisfying to clean up after them. But yeah, I encounter some glass stoves that cannot get the stuff off of. That's a good idea, Sniper. Thank you. If I'd ever decide to go back into cleaning. In the fireplace, he says, of course. Zed says, in the wood stove. You use the carbon to get rid of the carbon. Interesting. That makes sense. Huh. I don't know why I'm listening. Carl says, no glass stoves here. Do I have? I do have a glass stove. Gosh, I've lost my mind. Scroll Sniper, I do have a glass stove. I was thinking I don't really need it because I don't have a glass stove, but I do. Does that tell you how much I cook? I boiled a big pot of hot water the other day. Does that count? Scroll Sniper says, so I did an IQ test last night. Well, I'm sure it was amazing, or else you wouldn't be sharing, Scroll Sniper. What did you think about the IQ test? The numbers in my name. All Pro Guttering, hello. Aw. All Pro says, I love you so much, and I hope you have a great day, and I have to go to bed. Listen, sweet dreams, All Pro, and thank you for coming by again. We love you too. The numbers in my name, ... and I didn't even know. Zed said hello. And All Pro says good night. Good night, my friend. I scored 136 to 140. I'm assuming that's really great, right? I have no idea. Man, I am so stuffy. Ugh. I'd really like to stop complaining. So, Scroll Sniper, you have to break down the numbers for me. It sounds very high. I do believe that I remember, like, those numbers are really good, but I'm not positive. I think I'd probably score like an 80. Carl says, good morning, Starbucks. Are you at Starbucks? 1 in 260 people. Huh. Awesome. Good morning, Starbucks. Pepsi carries Starbucks, so we're friends, Carl. We're friends again. Scroll Sniper says it's critical thinking, not about memory. I turned off my critical thinking a while ago. I know that guy last night, was he talking about curiosity, about how great curiosity is? Carl says, Starbucks is not carried by Pepsi here. Really? Yeah, I don't know about these things, Carl. I only know here. Who distributes? Who distributes like the frappuccinos and stuff? Do you guys have that in the stores, the grocery stores, Carl? Are you coming up? Hi, Matt. Matt is alive, has arrived, digging the dive, striving to survive, feeling the vibe, drive to thrive, high five, subscribed, and like the live after 2025. Matt is back in the chat. How about that? I love it. Whew. And I don't see any Pepsi products in it. In what? In Starbucks? Is that what you mean? I mean, like in the grocery stores. Here you can get like Starbucks Frappuccinos, a lot of their cold drinks in the cooler, and Pepsi carries it here. Scroll Sniper says, I put together a scenario that no one else has, and it finishes an algorithm that was missing for nearly 40 years. Wow, awesome. Are you coming back, buddy? Oh, there you are. Good to see you. I think you should come on up here. That's amazing, Scroll Sniper. Are you going to bed, Jack? I don't blame you. I'd go back to bed. 555 Squirrel Sniper. That's how many people we've had come in at this point. And I know you say you like that number. Nope, it's gone. It's come and gone. Sniper says, with 100% confirmation, but still isn't a mainstream narrative. So it's basically still under top secret and involved with national security. So I don't know where to go with this information. I'd keep it to myself and just smile. Like I know something everybody else doesn't. What are you doing, Bubba? Smelling his butt. Poor boy. This gas has really got him going. Zed, he has been doing this for the past couple days, just looking down the hallway. Just being strange. This girl sniper says that's the problem dealing with truth. Someone doesn't want the truth being told. All right, Jack. I'm done with you. You're fired. Sid says, I won't be walking through that door, Jack. You want Foxy? Go get him. Good job. Give me Foxy. You give him to me. Good boy. Well, I almost saved the phone. Almost. Jack, you got very dark, buddy. Oh, you are pitiful, buddy. Hi. What's up? Are you okay? Hmm? Why are you so dark? Huh? There we go. I'm not walking through any doors. I haven't discovered how to yet. Bubba. Is Tim okay? Tim okay, Bubba? There we go. Zed agrees with you, Squirrel Sniper. I agree too. I just try not to fixate on stuff I have no control over or anything that's going to make me super unhappy. Just because I tend to be there anyways. Oh, I hear baby's got gas. Poor boy. It's okay, honey. Oh, that was a good burp. Squirrel Sniper says, I want to write a book on what's really real and publish it, then hide. I think that's awesome. Zed says, I look at happiness, bringing it to others. Jack, how'd your hair get so greasy? Goofy. No, don't go anywhere. You're fine. It's okay. I'm sorry. Oh, Zed also wants to write a book. PB, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was so nice of you and unexpected. And hello, good morning. Oh, oh, buddy. Sid says, my book is me being on YouTube from now on. I hate writing. PB, thank you, thank you, thank you. I would have never known you were there. I'm wondering if he's wanting to go out again. I'm not taking him out again. I refuse. We've been out 3 times this morning already. All right, let's do this. And then do this. Squirrel Sniper says to PB2903, may you get repaid with love and kindness all week. That's so sweet. Absolutely. Thank you, Squirrel Sniper. Why do you think you might have to make a new channel? Oh, do you know Mary's Gigs? She did that. She turned one of her channels into her cats and her birds. I think that's a great idea, Zed. Actually, yes, love her. I knew you did. She doesn't know that you like her. Aw. All right, let me holler for Jack. Zed says she cracks me up. She is funny. A little sarcastic. That's why I like her. I can relate. Jeepers, not. And I don't mean that way. I didn't mean that way. Carl says, I feel alone on YouTube. Oh, Carl, you shouldn't. You know you have many, many friends. And every time you say that, your friends pop up and say, you're not alone, Carl. All right, so I'm trying to stick the spray up my nose, but my nose is so clogged I can't even get it out there. Kundalini King, hello. Ugh, this is miserable. I'm hollering for him. Did you know 8.52 is never 8:52 is never too early for a hot dog? I agree. Said, that's a song. Yes, I only have eyes for you. Kundalini King says, good morning, brother. Wow. Darlene says, you should use a neti pot. I have 2 neti pots and I have all the saline packets. But when your nose is this clogged, like my sinuses are closing, you can't get anything up there. Oh my gosh. And I found a neti pot is not always the best thing when sometimes some water can get trapped when I use a neti pot. And then I get an earache. It's really weird. School Sniper says, heading there right now. Thor's Day special. Breakfast for Kings. Heading where? Oh, for a hot dog? Wait a minute. Thor's Day special. Breakfast for King. Hot dogs? Thieves oil. I've never heard of that. Hi, Daniel. I'm good. How are you, friend? Squirrel Sniper says, yes, hot dogs. I love hot dogs. I know they're not great for you, but they're good. And when I came to Tennessee, people taught me putting coleslaw on a hot dog is good. Oh my gosh, what a name. Whose dog is bugging out? Jack. Jack is bugging out. He says there's a ghost in the hallway and he doesn't want to go in. He's being a weirdo. And Carl says, hot dogs for breakfast? Are you mad? I never liked dinner for breakfast until I worked for Pepsi. I can't. It's a menthol vapor. Jack, buddy. Oh my gosh. Do you see what he's doing? I gotta show you. Oh man, he moved. He just had his head on the bench. I don't know what his problem is. Jackie, you're not in trouble. You don't have to hang out in the corner, buddy. Oh my goodness. All right. Oh, did I say? Yeah. I didn't start liking dinner for breakfast until I started working so hard. Hi, Julie. He's ridiculous. He's being ridiculous this morning. Huh. Hi, Julie. Sweet furry baby there. Kudalini Cake says, beautiful dog, thank you. Daniel says, love you, Jack. We love you, Daniel. Julie says, I wish I could hug you, Jack. You're so beautiful. He is an Irish setter, and he's a good hugger, too. Daniel says, I hope you feel better, friend. You got sinus trouble. Oh, poor baby. I do. It's just part of a cold. And Julie says, oh, I want to hug him. I do, too. He is definitely my comfort animal. You can come up here, buddy. You don't have to be so silly. Julie says, bless your heart. Oh, no. Don't say that. I hope you get better. Thank you, Julie. All right, I'm going to try to blow my nose now. Somewhat better. Julie says, I bet Jack makes you feel better. He does. I made a short yesterday showing how I make him hug me when I'm feeling sad. Julie, Jack is 5. Did I see my about the blankie and stuff? I don't think. Did you make a comment? I know you like to wrap up warm in your blankie all necky. Oh, yep, there it is. Daniel is doing good, just relaxing, bare butted and clean as a baby from my shower. And I have my warm white blankie with me, and it's clean, and I am fixing a fire. Nice. It sounds lovely. Sounds warm and cozy. Carl says, no one hugs me. Carl, if you were here, I'd give you a big hug. But you know what? I'm just going to send you a big hug. Okay. Carl, I've sent you a great big hug. And we love you, Carl. Oh, Kundalini King says Hector is an Irish Terrier. He found my wife at a gas station. How cool is that? Greg says, got my wife a Maltese puppy. Not a good idea, but fun. I always wanted a Maltese too, back in the day. Aw, Julie says, I have a 13-year-old Chihuahua / pug mix. When I cry, she comes and comforts me. I'll bet Jack comforts you when you're sad. He does. Carl does not have a dog. He's not allowed to have animals where he lives. But I've never heard Carl say he would want a pet either. How, Carl? I don't know where Jack went. Oh my goodness, to tell you the truth, I'm kind of tired of chasing him around. And I've only been up for a little while. Come on. We're not hanging out in the hallway no more, weirdo. Come on. All right, you hang out in the hallway. All right, Jack. No thanks. Squirrel Sniper says I'll be right back. Julie says, I hope Carl can have a pet. They give hugs even when they're not giving hugs. Yes, for sure, Julie. I make no bones about it. Jack is what keeps me around. Once my kids grew up and left home, I needed something. And he is that something. Even though he's being super silly today. Stitchy, hi, honey. Come back, Jack. Julie, are you playing Titanic scenes out for me? Because that was where Jack is named from. Julie says he is so healthy. You are a good dog, Mama. Oh, thank you. He was at the vet yesterday, and I was really happy to see his weight. He is like barely a pound under 70 pounds, which is really good for him. I bet that's true. Kundalini King says they have saved untold lives since COVID. Stitchy, I'm good. How are you? Come on. What are you doing, Bubba? Are you avoiding the... He's avoiding the camera. That's what he's doing. Come on up, buddy. Quit being so silly. Come on. Oh, my goodness. Jack, stop. Come get on the bed. Come on, up on the bed. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Go. Up. Come on. All right. I'm done with you. You're fired, and I am done. I quit. I'm tired of chasing you around. He doesn't look like he weighs that much. I call him a transformer. Come on. Because he can look so tiny, and then when he stretches out, he takes up almost the whole bed. Come on, Bubba. Stitchy, how are you, my friend? Have you been to bed? All right, let's go. Come on. Oh, gosh, you're a disgusting boy. Oh, no. All right, I'm going to have a serious talk with him here. Hang on. Okay, it took a bit of stern talking. Carl, you did not receive a Christmas card from me. You know what? I didn't receive a Christmas card from you either, my friend. There. Julie says, oh, I'm so happy you let him sleep with you. That's precious. I don't know what I would do without a furry pet in bed with me. I know it's not super popular, but yeah, for sure. He keeps me warm. Daniel says, I hope you feel better. I know what sinus trouble can be like, as you know. Sweet woman friend. Jackie, I got sinus trouble too with a nose and sinus congestion can be yucky at times for me. Hugs, friend. Thank you, Daniel. Oh, we love you, Julie. Thank you. Mm-hmm. You're funny. Kundalini King says, I see a guitar. You do. I have a couple guitars and ukuleles. And I play, I pick. I don't play very well. It's just something to pass the time in the winter. Um, Stitchy, what's going on, my friend? You know, you and Carl, I would like Stitch and Carl to just come in and be like, I am so happy. I am so good. Life is so good. I am really, really good. But I want you guys to really feel that way. I don't want you to just say it. Daniel, you're feeling better with the sinuses? I'm glad. Flora, thank you. Carl says, my Coca Cola friend sent me Christmas cards. I'm sorry, Carl. I'm not a very good friend. Daniel says, I love your guitar, Jackie. Jack says, thanks. All right. Thank you, Jack. You're a good boy. Even though I had to make you get up there. Julie says, do you have a pet, Flora? Aw, Daniel says my dad played the guitar. I miss him. Aw, I'm sorry, Daniel. I mean, I like that you remember. They have a good memory. But I'm sorry you miss him. Carl says goodbye. Carl, before you leave me, Carl, I need to tell you something, Carl Shell. Carl Shell, even though you torture me with that C word, you know what I'm talking about, Carl. Even though you like to torture me, I still love you. I love you, I love you, I love you so much, Carl Shell. I hope you have a great day. And Julie says, good night, everyone. Sleep well and give your pets a big hug for me. Thank you, Julie, and thank you for hanging out with us this morning. Kundalini King says, have a good day, Carl. Flora says, Julie, yes. And Daniel says, aw, Jack, a good doggy. He is a really good dog. Stitchy says, life is just not on my side recently. Maybe it is. Maybe it is, and you just can't see it yet, Stitch. A lot of times when things make us unhappy, it takes a little time and being able to look at it differently to understand that things are actually working for your best. Oh, Julie says, thank you for sharing Jack with me, Cat. Good night, everyone. Good night, Jack. Good night, Cat. Good night, sweet Julie. Zed says, you too, Stitch. Oh, Zed. Flora says, Carl, we love you. Have a good day. Thank you, Flora. Julie says, I bet you're a very kind person. I'm working on it, Julie. I'm getting better and better every day. Aw, Squirrel says, find peace today, Carl. Nope, nope, nope. You have to stay. You cannot go anywhere. Nope, you're staying. Oh, my goodness. You're pitiful. You're pitiful. You just stay right there. You're good. Mm-hmm. Ouch. Easy. Easy, Bubba. Hi, how are you? Daniel, did you say I am a good boy too, right, Jackie? Of course you are, Daniel. You know you are. Stitch says these past 2 years have been horrible. Bryce says he's not fired yet. Apparently not. He's still here. Zed says exactly. It takes a little time to look at it in a different way. Kundalini King says, does he need a potty break? No, he's been out 3 times. But he does have a little gas, which makes him uncomfortable. Probably physically uncomfortable, and then mentally he doesn't know what the heck's going on, so he scares himself. He scared himself. Nope, I told you. You're staying. You're staying up here now. Yep. Jeez. Mm. Is that Lord? Hello, doggo, yes. Nope. Kyrie, hello. Why the long face? Ha ha. He's heard that one before, huh? I've heard that one before. What are you doing to me? You just want some love. You just need some love right here? Is that what you're saying? Pet my belly? Almost my belly? More like my chest. Oh my goodness, Jack. You were wearing me out this morning, sir. Just relax. You're fine. Aw, Kyrie says, I love you, puppers. Stitch says, I need Jack snuggles, but Cat won't let me come over. I will let you come over with parental permission. So it says January 1st, 2026 until January 14th. Was it New Year's Day? Really? Gosh, I didn't realize that. January 14th, I was in jail. And a good memory. Kundalini King is laughing and says, I was in county jail for a week in October. It was quite the adventure. I'm glad y'all had some decent experiences. Kundalini King says, I got it all cleaned up. Forrest says, Jack needs something to eat. He ate. He already ate. He still has food if he wants it. Zed says, it's a different world when you're in jail. I bet it is. Kundalini King says, the food is horrible. Those poor people. We live in a third world country. LOL. Nope, you have to stay. You have to stay, sir. Don't you be pawing at me. Stitch's cat. Can you adopt me? Yes, with parental permission, ma'am. I have no interest in going to that place everybody's speaking of this morning. It's not for me. I wouldn't do well. I wouldn't do well at all. My name is Goldilocks. I like to be super comfortable. All right, hang on just a minute. I see you. I see what you're up to, too, sir. You're not getting away with it. Here, let's talk just like this. How's that? Will that work for you? We're up very close. Why are you pawing me so much, sir? Hmm? Nope, you have to stay on the bed. You are not allowed to go now. Nice pants. You like my Wonder Woman pants? Zed says terrible food in jail, but it's trade for other things, phone calls, treats. Daniel says they're adorable. Thank you, Daniel. I'm a big Wonder Woman fan. Stitch, you know you can go to bed. You should. You should get some sleep. Flora has connected with your new channel, Stitchy. Thank you, Flora. Stitch had to start a new channel because she keeps forgetting her password and keeps getting locked out of YouTube, she says. Okay, there we go. That'll work. He's always turning his back on us. Stitchy says, thank you, Flora. Daniel says, yeah, you know it, girl. Come on. Daniel, I love you. Huh. Zed says, actually, I am glad I went for 2 weeks. It opened up my mind again. Well, I'm glad there was something positive in there for you, Zed. I know from my side, and Maddie at No F's, No Frills, we were concerned about you. Really, really concerned, but I'm so glad to know you are okay and the cats are fine. Stitches, catch you later. Love all of y'all. I love you, sis. Sweet dreams, my friend. Kundalini King says yes. Yes, sir. Same here, Zed. Zed says, just wish they didn't have to beat the hell out of me again. You know, I thought about that. I thought about that a lot, Zed, about how you were just talking about that before everything happened, about how that had happened to you in the past. And then when everything went down and he was saying you were resisting, all I could see, I couldn't see any movement from you. I was like, he's just kind of in PTSD mode. That was just what I was saying to myself about the whole situation. Daniel said Wonder Woman and Superman. Um, it's a thing going on, you know. I don't. Walking Tall, did I see you earlier and not say hello to you? Hello, Walking Tall. I'm sorry. I feel like I saw you earlier. Zed says exactly. Yeah. Flora says hello to Walking Tall. And Kundalini King says, I took care of a 60-year-old epileptic man with the mind of a 6-year-old. Dent County cops beat him pretty bad. Myself and a paramedic cared for him until I was released. Man. Kundalini King says, I filed a report and the U.S. Marshals got involved. Daniel says, I will say that you and Jackie would make an amazing and wonderful Wonder Woman. Well, thank you. Hey, Jack. And Super Dog Jack. Daniel, were you here the morning I put the I put the Wonder Woman cape on him? That wasn't too long ago. Zed says, damn Kundalini King, exactly how they tried to do me. Kundalini King says, Kundalini King, don't play those games. And Daniel says, cool. My Benadryl's finally kicking in. I can almost breathe. Zed says, I didn't either. These cops are scared to death of me now that I have video. Mm-hmm. Walking Tall says, that's okay if you ignore me. I'm used to it. Persecution and abandonment. Oh no. Oh no, I certainly didn't mean to do it. Carl says, this guy looks cool. Oh, Walking Tall, he's awesome. Squirrel Sniper says, it's called communication. It works two ways. That's true. Walking Tall says, that's what they all say. Yep, I can definitely tell the Benadryl's kicking in. I can barely read now. My eyes have gone. Just stay, Jack. You're fine. I promise. I promise you're going to be fine. I'll be right back. You stay. Don't even think about moving. Not for 1 second, sir. Mm. Flora's sending love. Thank you, Flora. I lost my video. What did you find? There's my glasses right in front of my face. The last place you look, right, Zed? He's in here falling asleep. falling asleep sitting up. Kundalini King says that's a good dog. He is a good dog. Zed says, huh? I don't know. I don't know, huh? Really? Walking Tall says the thing about Irish setters, they know they look good and they try to flaunt it whenever they can. You think so? Aw. Zed says, I was checking out this dude. Let's bring you up on my other phone. Okay, now people say that links don't work in chat. It works on my Samsung phone, but it won't come up on my iPhone. So I will have to check him out afterwards, I guess. I can, oh, laptop. Laptop. I can do it on my laptop. Here we go. That was what the hell was for? What are we looking at? Oh, yeah, I don't know. Kundalini King says it doesn't work for me on Samsung. They used to. Um, yeah, my Samsung phone is just like a track phone. It's a really cheap one that I got at Dollar General just to live stream with. They don't have service on it. Oh. I don't know. It's interesting. Like the new feature to there's a new feature where you can do a voice reply to people's comments, and some people have it and some people don't. I do have it on both my iPhone and Samsung at this point. Open. Daniel says, bye bye, night night, sweet friend. I am going to go. I need to have my potty time. Okay, Daniel. Daniel, thank you for coming by. We love you. And Flora says, bye, Cat and Jack. Bye, everyone. Have a blessed day. Enjoy everybody. If you get a chance, you have some free time today, look for Flora Undisa. My good friend, I love her last name. Flora Undisa. Look for her. Hang out with her on her live stream. Keep her company. She's a hardworking woman, but she live streams so we can hang out with her and keep her company. Aw, Daniel says, love you too, Jack. Okay, let's go back. Zed says, true story. When my mom got married to Dick Noseworthy, he had an Irish setter. I remember that dog from Porcupine Quills in his snoot. Oh gosh. I'm glad I don't have to worry about that. My biggest worries around here are really skunks. His name was Francois. Wow. You didn't tell me that, Zed, that you have some up close personal time with an Irish setter. I truly don't think I'll ever go back to another dog. I'm going to stick with Irish setters till I die. I didn't know how to spell Francois. I got you though. I understood. Francois. Ho, ho, ho. Me neither. Fransois. Something like that. Francio. Nope, something like that. I used to read. I used to read a lot, which is how I had such good spelling. But like I said, I stopped reading a long time ago. Hi, Maddie. Maddie is dropping a like. Thank you, Maddie. Maddie, do you see Zed is back out and he's okay? Kundalini King says, "You what? Stop reading? You're breaking my heart." Yeah, I'm trying to get back into it. But yes, I used to be an avid reader, and that's what you would find me doing in my spare time is reading. It was a big escape from life, and it was almost a problem. Well, it was a problem for my ex because it took attention from him. Like literally, that's all I did was read. Zed says, "Such good memories. My mom was having an affair with Dick Noseworthy. Seriously, his name. That really was his name? That's amazing." The lazy algorithm. Sleeping chalk. Hello again. How are you, lazy algorithm? Oh, good. Maddie says, "Yes, I went into Zed's earlier before I started work." Hey, be careful, Maddie. Be careful at work, and we love you, and thank you for stopping in, Maddie. Kundalini King says, Sid says, "I met him when we went and watched Empire Strikes Back in Reno. I didn't care. I just wanted to watch the movie." Aw. Kundalini King says, "A woman who reads too much and loves dog, and that's a problem." Well, it was for somebody who didn't read books and didn't get it. That's probably why he's next. Zed says, "Thank you, Maddie." And Maddie says, "Zed, buddy." Aw, Zed says, "Best thing my mom ever did, left my a-hole dad." You know what my mom did? Right around 13, I started being a 13-year-old. And my mom couldn't take it. So she sent me to live with my dad, who I didn't know. I didn't know. And at some point, she told me he had killed somebody. And I'm like, nowadays, I'm like, and so you sent me to go live with him? What's wrong with you? Yeah. My dad killed his stepmom when he was still, he was probably 17, I think. Interesting, right? He was a messed up individual. Kundalini King says being a dad ain't easy. It's a messed up world, so it's hard to do anything. Being a dad ain't easy, not these days, I bet. Sid says, "Tell us a story." I have no stories. That's all they are, stories, right? Kundalini King says being a dad in the 2000s was easy. I think you're right, Kundalini King. I think about my girls and how, things were tough, but nothing like what's out there today. It is a lot different. Kundalini King says being a grandpa is great though. Aw, I love that. I'm not a grandma, I'm a Gigi. And I do love being a Gigi. It's a chance to do things differently. Aw, Kundalini King says I freaking love being a grandpa. Aw, I love that for you. That's awesome. Hi, Bridget. How are you, my friend? So, Bridget, you said I need to start going live more. Y'all keep me motivated. So, are you going live today, this morning, before you go to sleep, or no? Says I got to drive my mom's 1984 two-tone Corvette without a license with her in it. Let me drive it from Truckee. I've heard of Truckee. Where is that? Torino. Um, I have a story about a Corvette. Bridget says, I'm good. I'm multitasking and I'm going to try to go live. Okay, I will keep an eye out for you. PA. I want to say Pabayada, but I don't know if that's it. So I just call you PA. Hello. Yes, the dog is sleeping. Aw. Sid says that was the best day of my life. I miss her. Aw. Aw, Zed. I had fun when I was young. I'm glad. My mom was very into money and appearances. And she worked at a car dealership as a finance manager. Well, she worked her way up to finance manager and made really good money. And they bought a Corvette. It was like a 1970 Corvette Stingray with T-tops. Trying to think. Anyways, it went into the shop, and at the shop, the guys at the shop dropped a motor on it and totaled it. That was a big deal. Kundalini King asked Zed, "You're not having fun now?" Zed says the Corvette definitely got the women. I'm guessing you're talking about the Corvette. Oh. Bridget says there's a song called The Best Day by Taylor Swift about her mom. Kundalini King says, what kind of shop does that? LOL. A one that forked out a lot of money. I know my parents ended up buying a brand new conversion van when they were big back in the day with the money. Hi, Lady Sky. How are you? I think it's time to blow my nose. How are you, Miss Lady Sky? It's good to see you. 30 days. Wow. We've jumped a few days before without me even knowing it, Lady Sky. It is now 30 days till Valentine's Day. Sid says to Kundalini King about having the best time now. He says, kinda, dude. I just got beaten up by cops and thrown in jail for 14 days. Happy New Year. Well, let that be the worst of your year. Let that be behind you and the worst that it's going to be. And Lady Sky says, how are you, Cat and Jack? I'm okay. I'm all right. How are you, Lady Sky? You said you're doing good. I'm glad. Kundalini King says, sounds like a great time to meet Zed. Oh no. Zed says, it was a good wake up call. Lady Sky says, hi, Zed's place. And Zed says, hello to Mary. Lady Sky, did you change your profile photo? I can't tell. Zed said she does. Bridget says Praveen doesn't come in anymore now, but I understand Praveen is working. Um, but I don't know if there's more to it or not because I really have not heard anything from him and it's kind of weird. I don't know if I've done anything to upset him or what, but I hope not. Lady Sky says, how are you, Zed's place? Zed says, how am I? And he's laughing. Oh, Lady Sky says, yes, I changed my photo for Valentine's Day. Nice. Oh, my nose. Bridget says, I like his advice about YouTube. Oh, Praveen? Yeah. Well, he would know since he is the YouTube man. I did hear he just hit 150,000. And last time he was hanging in here, he was still like 90, 91,000. It was amazing. Lady Sky says, so you had a bad experience with Kroger's too, Cat? No, I don't shop at Kroger's. I call Kroger's the pig with lipstick on it, Lady Sky, because the sales floor looks great. It looks really pretty. It looks high end. But if you go in the back rooms of any Kroger, we have about 5 of them. One closed down recently. So maybe we have 4 of them left in our area, and they're all disgusting. The back rooms are so gross, out of control, and dirty. And their trash compactor is inside the building, which is a big reason why their back rooms or maybe the whole store smells so bad. I don't know what Zen wrote, but he took it back. I don't know. I can only guess what he said based on what Bridget is saying. Lady Sky says, yikes, Cat and Jack. This Kroger's here in Nashville smelled like pee pee inside the store. Yuck. Maybe their bathrooms were stopped up, but whatever. They just, all the ones I've been in, I would not shop at Kroger's. said something about just stinking up the place. Bridget says, I can't stand when people stink. Maybe they can't smell. I can't smell. Zed says, what? Sorry about that little blip. It was a little blip. Zed says, what? You in Nashville? Lady Sky is in Nashville. Yes. Lady Sky says, I go to a different Kroger's now. Girl, I wouldn't go to Kroger's. Not for nothing. Only, well, I get paid. That's the only way I go to Kroger is if I get paid. You have to pay me to go there. I got in trouble at a Kroger's once while I was working there. It was kind of funny. It wasn't funny because I cried, but it's funny now looking back about how dumb I can be sometimes. Lady Sky, I don't know how you afford to, well, I know how you afford to shop at these places. Good for you. I cannot afford to shop at Publix or Kroger. I can barely afford to shop at Save a Lot, to be honest. But I'll tell you about Publix. Publix is a Florida store. I'm very familiar with them. Their back rooms are really clean. Um, they have everything going on. I would definitely shop there if I could afford it. Yeah, said Publix is awesome. My ex used to work for Publix. At the time, it was an amazing place to work. They really took good care of their employees. I don't know if that's still the same. Maddie says, back to work, break over, do my day's work, then out gritting roads tonight. Much love. Love to you, Maddie. Thank you for hanging. Oh, Maddie, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, Maddie, you're so sweet. Oh my gosh, we were just thinking about you yesterday when we were. I was just thinking about you yesterday when we were feeding the chickens the worms. Thank you, Maddie. We love you. Zed says, hey now, don't put down Save a Lot. Lady Sky says, love their BOGOs. Kudaliti King says, here it's Schnucks. Never heard of that. Or Aldi's. I have not been in the back room at Aldi's yet. But I do like Aldi's. Lady Sky says, Publix grocery stores has really good fresh produce. It says, hey now, do not put down say I'm not. Their back rooms are kind of gross too, but usually just because they're in such old buildings. Hi, Marlon. Marlon says, hey, Maddie, how is my favorite sexy unit of a Scott this morning? Yeah, Bridget says, so sweet, Maddie. Very, very sweet. Thank you again. Hi, Blue Dots. Shopping at Publix is a pleasure, and I worked at Publix also. Yeah. Thank you for the bless me. Thank you, Zed. And Maddie says, I'm good, Marlon, buddy. And Maddie says, take care, everyone. You too, Maddie. We love you. And thank you again. Kundalini King says, oh, Blue Dots. Wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. Thank you so much. What a morning. You guys are awesome. Kundalini King, we are canning all weekend chicken and pork. You're canning chicken and pork? Am I getting this right? Lady Sky says, I shopped to Save a Lot and their meats were all brown one day a few years ago. Huh? Bridget says, bless you. Sorry I was late on that. No problem. Marlon at Jim Dundee says, I just had breakfast. Air fried pig heart and curry quinoa. Air fried pig heart. I've never had pig heart. I didn't know it was a thing. Jack. Sometimes we call Jack a puddle. You could probably see why now. All right, I have to blow my nose. I'm just dripping over here. It's disgusting. Blue Dot says get well and drink some econic. 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 Oh, I know that word, but I can't say it this morning with honey and lemon. Good advice. Thank you. I would love to go to the grocery store and pick up that stuff, but I feel like I'm not going to go anywhere today. I have to work tomorrow, so I'm probably just going to stay in bed most of the day and hope to get better. Kundalini King says, we keep an emergency food pantry. Food prices are only going to get higher and higher. I agree. I agree. I wish I liked gardening because I have the property to do it. It's just not my thing. Zed says Save a Lot is family owned and best grocery store ever. Is it? I don't know that much about Save a Lot. Although I think they're related to Priceless in some way. Marlon says, are we talking about pig hearts? Lean meat for 25. 25 or no, it's $2 a pound. No grainy, no gamey taste. Good deal to me. Huh. Good morning, Anna. How are you? Or lemon tea. I've been drinking plain tea with fresh ginger. I love fresh ginger. This is the one in Tracy City. Lady Sky says, all the Save a Lot stores closed here in Nashville, Tennessee. But there's 2 stores left open, though. I don't go there to shop, though. Well, it's good that you don't have to, but some of us, Lady Sky, are forced to. Some of us can't afford to shop at the places you shop. Some of us who work overtime and kill ourselves at work cannot afford to eat, and that's bullshit. Sorry, I'm just going to be quiet now. I'm going to be quiet about that. Kundalini King says, I have a very large garden and a very green thumb. I think I would like to just find one thing I'm really good at. Like, I'd love to grow ginger. I love ginger. That would be my thing. I'd like to find something that I could trade off with people. Bridget says, Anna made it. Yay. Yeah. Since I never liked Nashville, it's too busy. Everybody's saying hello. Bridget says, aw, Jackie boy. Puddle boy. Marlon says, honestly, our food prices here have mostly been stable for a while. Good for you. I'm glad. I'm glad that not everybody is going through this because it sucks. It's ridiculous. Lady Sky says, yes. Kundalini King says, it's going to be Amazon. A lot of stores are going to continue closing. Yeah. Aw. Bridges is blowing kisses at my phone as always. Red Lion Ryan, hello. Irish Golden Retriever? No, just an Irish Setter. Close. Anna says, I am good, thank you, Kat. How are you? We're well. We're still trying to get over this cold, but it's better. I'm eating now, which is an improvement. Zed says, not saying a word. Marlon says, like for 2 to 3 years, it did go up before that, though. One more thing, Food City is a big store here. It's a family owned local store, and it's buying up some auto parts store. They're a big company, they're getting bigger, but they've gotten really dirty. Like my creamer is about, I can get it for $3.97 at Dollar General and like $4.27 at Food City. But last week it was on sale. It was buy one get one free, and the price had jumped to $5.97 a single one. And I was like, that is out and out bull crap. And then when I went yesterday to buy some, it was back down. It wasn't on sale, but it was back down to $4.27. I just think that is so dirty. Kundalini King says chicken and eggs. If you have land, I have chickens. They've been breaking my heart lately, though, Kundalini King. Chickens are rough. Just watching there's a pecking order is a real thing. And Lady Sky says very cheap store, save a lot. Us, which is okay to go and shop. Kyrie, hello again. Does this say from West Sahara? Wow, hello. Essential Irish Queen says food is essential. Yes. Yep, I've had chickens for a couple of years, and I've been doing it by myself with the chickens for a couple of years. And it's taken till now for me to think maybe I want to get rid of my chickens. Maybe I just don't have the heart for it. Marlon says, I have gotten more picky and stingy though with my spendings because I'm still broke. Aw. Zed says she's blowing snot left and right. Oh my gosh, I am. Bridget says I had, is that pierogies with cut up chicken? Chicken apple sausages? I've never heard of that. Interesting. Red Lion Ryan says Irish Setter and Golden Retriever are amazing dogs. Yes. Um, my dog before Jack and with Jack, she was a Golden Retriever mix. She was great. Kundalini King says we spend $300 on dog food a month. That doesn't include, the eggs, dog biscuits, and bones they get. Wow. Said, are you laughing at me? Oh no, her creamer is $5.97. Marlon says, well, if it's buy one, get one, it's gotta half the price realistically. No, it's just dirty dealings. I remember you saying you've never liked coffee, Bridget. Kundalini King says chickens are something else for sure. Having a good rooster is tough also. My rooster was, I think that's when stuff started going downhill, when something killed my rooster. Marlon says, fun fact, the term alpha was first used for chickens, for the hen or rooster at the top of the pecking order, not wolves. Interesting. Red Lion Ryan says, Buenos dias, Anna. Chicken apple sausages are delicious. Try them sometime. If I ever see them, I'll think about it. Wow, Kundalini King says I was keeping 30 to 40 chickens for years. Now we just keep a dozen. I am down to 4 black, 3 white, 7 from about 16 at one point. Marlon says, and the guy who first spoke about alpha wolves spent the rest of his life trying to take it back because he studied captive wolves. In the wild, the pack leaders are just the parents. um, is that eight fingers? He's dreaming about Bush's baked beans. You're funny. Roll that beautiful bean footage. What kind of dog is that in the commercial? That's cute. Kundalini King says, I know that guy, Jim dude. That's Marlon, Jim Dundee. Is that who you're talking about? Zed says, have a wonderful day. You too, Zed. We love you. I'm glad you're home. I'm glad the cats are okay, especially. Marlon says, and the rest of the pack are their offspring. Sometimes their elderly parents too. Nice. Oh, I'm behind. Anna says, sending lots and lots of healing vibes, Cat. Thank you, Anna. And Marlon says, so the true alpha at the top, it's the top rooster. Just kidding. Kundalini King says, I keep the male dogs in the house with 2 other males indoor and outdoor. They all get along well, but they definitely have their way of showing dominance from time to time. I bet. Is that Jay? Hello. I'm not sure if I'm saying your name right. I'm sorry if I'm not. Bridget says the Bush's dog is a golden retriever. Okay, thank you. You know, there are very, very red golden retrievers. I looked for that first. Hi, Joshua. Kundalini King says, hey, brother, good morning. Heading over to Just a Yogi's for some morning. Minor. Yes, have a great day. Bye, Kundalini. We'll be over there in a bit. Ferris Bueller, guard dog on duty. He's doing a great job, though, isn't he? Hi, Ferris. If anyone says they're an alpha, you can say, yes, I know you're a chicken. I'd rather not. Right, Bridget says, I've seen golden retrievers that are red like Jack. Yes, that is how I got the idea. There was a, a dog named Red where I used to live, and he was a huge red golden retriever. I loved that dog so much. Josh says, hi, Kat. Always awesome to see your live streams. It's always awesome to see you, Joshua. Thank you. Man. Whew. Jack. I'm guessing it is close to 5 o'clock, if not past. Yes, look at me. We did it. We made it to 5 o'clock this morning, Jack. Aren't you so happy? Bridget says, holy sniffles today, I'm telling you. I kept waking up in the middle of the night too because I couldn't breathe and I had to get up and try to blow my nose. Kundalini King says, yes, sir. I'm very familiar with crews and men's groups. I ain't ever seen any alpha packs. That's all Jordan Peterson nonsense. I hear he's really sick or something, yeah? I'm sorry to hear that. Why does Jack look down today? Is he looking anything except for the back of his eyelids? Really? He looks kind of creepy, actually. Breathe right strips and bigs. Hi, Derek. He is a sleepy dog, finally. It took him a while. All right, we are going to head over to Just a Yogis, and let us tell everybody. We love you, we love you, we love you. Thank you guys for hanging out with us this morning. We appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope you all have a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, whatever it is for you. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.